Hello friends, and welcome to the channel. This is Stormhaven Gaming, I'm John, and this is Oxygen Not Included. Okay, starting on cycle 37, I have set up a bit more of the replacement of these tiles down here to expand our water storage. We are going to need to replace all of these with ladders, so we've basically got the same as we've got above it. I have set up another 2 mess tables and another flower pot up here. We're just clearing out the last of this little section here, and then we'll probably, well, let's start by digging out that little bit of coal there, because every little helps. Coal-wise, we're down to 8 tons, so we could really do with some more. But we have some skills. So, who has skills? Botus, you have skills. Well, we know what we're giving you. You're being a critter rancher, and we will give you a critter ranching hat. Indeed. Right, that means we can now start ranching hatches. There is one right there, which we will wrangle. There's one there that we can wrangle. There's one there. And there's one there. That will do to start with. That will give us 4 hatches to start our little ranch off. Pretty sure this is a ranch now. A stable rather than a ranch, but yes, it is. Good, good, good. Okay. What next? Oh, we need to put the ladders in. Let's do that. All the way across. Like so. And then we will disconnect. Not disconnect. Deconstruct all of these. There we go. That's all set up. Right. What next? We're still waiting for the last couple of seeds for our thimbleweed farm. Somebody did suggest keeping as many alive in their natural state as possible, because they consume a phenomenal amount of water. 160 kilos per cycle. That is a phenomenal amount of water. Yeah. So each of these squares, each of these tiles is 1,000 kilos. So that's a considerable amount of polluted water. But we are going to be filling this space up fairly soon. Still got a couple of spaces there. What have we got? Okay, yeah, we're not having the atmosphere that we need down here just at the moment, but that's fine. Something else that was mentioned, there we go, is having a sink out here at the end of our mushroom farm. Because then when they're on their way out, they will wash their hands, getting rid of all of the germs picked up by fertilising these with slime. Which is a really good idea that I had never considered before. So, yeah. We'll do that. So once they've deconstructed that farm tile, we'll put a regular tile in underneath it. And then we'll put a probably a wash basin on there, to be honest. We don't need it plumbed in necessarily. There we go. Yeah, we'll just stick a wash basin in the end there. That's fine. Okay. Okay. Nobody is trapped. Nobody is drowning. Nobody is suffocating. That's a start. So, over here we are done. Have we got any seeds? We've got a briar seed. Let's chuck a briar seed in there. So yes, there was a lot of advice given. Almost certainly won't remember all of it. But we'll do our best. I'm going to put in a fire pole down here, because that will speed up their progress down from wherever we build up here. I'm not going to come far this way at the moment. Probably just far enough to get this coal out of here and some of this copper ore. But we do want to continue down this way. I'm probably... What am I thinking? Yeah, to be honest... Yeah. Okay, I'm thinking coming down here to there. Coming across into here and then coming across... Yeah, coming across here. And then down here. That will drain... Well, we'll drain these 3 pools into one and pump the polluted water out that way, up into here. That should be easy enough. We can just come up and connect onto this pipe here. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's okay for the moment. Oh, we've got ourselves... all 4 of those hatches are now trapped in... Why are you in there? You shouldn't be in there. Oh, because you can jump over that. That's an issue. Right. We'll have to build this tile. And then drag those back in there. Oops. Oh, well, never mind. Yes, so we'll drop this polluted water down into here. We'll set up a pump. And we'll dump that into there. And we'll see what gets revealed as we make our way down this way. Obviously, that is going to, again, drop a lot of the carbon dioxide further down, but that's okay. We'll just set that. These little bits here should trap, once we've got enough carbon dioxide in here, these little bits here should trap enough to keep most of these growing. That's the idea, anyway. Okay, research. What research have we got that we should be looking at? Don't need to do that yet because we haven't got access to crude oil or natural gas. Increasing our power would be useful, certainly once we start getting larger generators. Smart storage? Maybe. Might be worth getting an electrolyzer. Yeah, let's go for that. Probably the best bet. Right, I'll spin on till some of this is done then. Okay, so we have ourselves a new printable. What have we got? Ranching, researching, farming. Rancher would be useful. A supplier would be useful. Decreased germ resistance, not great. Can't do cooking, that's fine. Can't decorate. But starts with a tier 2 crop tending skill. Okay. Can't research, decreased strength. Super duper hard digging, cooking, farming. I'm tempted to go for the joyous seeds, you know. But a supplier would be useful. Let's go for a supplier. Let's get Abe in. Okay, Abe, let's let you come in. Hello, Abe. How are you doing? So, skills-wise... Oh, we've got a couple of skill points here. Abe, you're going to be a carrier initially. Okay, and let's pause because you need a new name. Your new name is Wootton Fitzpaine. Enjoy. Priorities. Priorities. Thank you. Here we go. You're going to tidy, you are going to supply, you are going to store, you are going to life support, you are going to toggle, you are going to operate. And we'll farm as well. Why not? Have fun. Right, other skills. Who do we have? Edith. You can have electrical engineering. That will be useful eventually. Forley, you can be a builder. Why not? Since you like it. And you have a priority set already. Okay. Off we go. Right, we have unlocked the electrolyzer and the rust deoxidizer. So we can turn that into... use that to turn rust into oxygen and chlorine. The electrolyzer turns water into oxygen and hydrogen. Okay, I've also opened up this little section here. We're going to put flooring all the way along there. We are going to put a doorway in here. And we are going to set all of these hatches to wrangle while I think about it. Because that will bring them back on this side. We have to set this to 7 critters. We want a maximum of 7 critters in here. And we are going to need to sweep up these critter eggs because they count as population in the stable. Okay, so over here, how big have we got this? Have we got it the size we need it? Yes, okay. I want to close that off. I'm going to put a ladder in there just briefly so we can close that off as well. Okay, so we'll let them build that. That's going to be our second bathroom. Our second lavatory, rather. This area here. We're going to have another one here because we've got 11 people now. Which means we need another bed. Yep, you'll do. Let's get ourselves another bedroom in here. There we go. Okay, so. Oh, are we going to wrangle or are you sweeping? You're sweeping. Where's our wrangler? Oh, speaking of, where are you? Botus. Yes, prioritise that. We will decrease your priority on researching. Because we have another researcher. That's fine. Okay, let's get some plumbing laid in for this section here, shall we? We'll bring... There we go. We'll bring the clean water in from over there. And we'll set up all the pipes here. And then the dirty water we will bring down there. Oops, that's the wrong button. There we go. I keep pressing R to rotate objects, but R is to bring up the research screen. And then connect all of these up. Right. And once all this is in, we'll lay in another washroom for them. Okay, and I'll spin on till that's done. Okay, start of cycle 40. We have our new washroom in. So we're going to be getting... we're going to be speeding through the toilet breaks a little quicker, which is nice. They won't need to spend as much time going to the toilet. I've put in an airflow tile down here to allow some of this carbon dioxide to drain down into this area. It looks like we're trapping enough carbon dioxide in here to grow our dust cap mushrooms. We've gotten down to here, so we're going to start tunneling through here now. Next, once we've got to the bottom here, I will dig this out and allow this to drain down as well. Yeah. Okay, I want to dig out this section next. Like so. And I will pop in insulated tiles like so. And we'll want a manual airlock there as well. Okay, we need this because at the moment, oxygen isn't really cycling through this part of the base because all of our oxygen production is down here. So we need a bit more airflow around here. So hopefully opening this up will allow the oxygen that's being produced here to feed through and up into here and then up into the mess hall, sorry, the Great Hall up here. To which I've also added another couple of mess tables. At the moment, we don't have any plants to put in that last plant pot. What I do want to do, though, is put in a proper floor in the Great Hall there. Okay, the other thing that was mentioned, or one of the other things, the many other things that were mentioned, is the idea of lighting workspaces. So anything that takes time, basically, so like the cooking here has a progress bar, anything like that, if you put lighting in, they will get the lit workspace buff. So I'm definitely going to put some in just here. That will light that entire workspace. Where can we... Oh, we draw power straight from there. That's fine. We'll hide it behind the walls there. So that will give our chef a buff. And we should really put some in the mess hall as well, honestly, because that will help with decor. So... let's just... roughly like that. So it's roughly even. That should give us enough. And we'll connect those up there. We will need to dig at least to there, but we'll actually come right across. That's fine. And then we'll put in insulated tiles there and regular tiles across there. And in fact, it's probably worth putting in a couple of airflow tiles as well. Okay. Next, we want more rooms. So this will give us a couple more rooms. That's good. I didn't measure it out, so I've no idea how big they're going to need to be. Oh, that's unfortunate. We're going to be left with a space of 3 on the end. That's alright, that's fine. We'll do something else with that space eventually. We'll probably move that insulated wall this way a bit. Or maybe not, because that is getting above 30 degrees there. Yeah, maybe we'll keep it like that. I don't know. For the moment, that will do. So they've got a bit of building work to be getting on with. We have another skill. Berry Pomeroy, you've leveled up. You are going to be a crop tender. There we go. And Toot. Toot is leveled up. What would be good for Toot? I guess digging would be good for Toot, wouldn't it? Toot, you're a digger. Have some digging skill. Okay, we can deconstruct this. Let's get onto the power overlay to deconstruct that. So I don't want to deconstruct things accidentally. There we go. Right. Oh, we filled up our mushroom farm there. We've obviously picked up another spore from somewhere. Oh, we got a couple more there as well, look. We could extend, couldn't we? Nothing to stop us extending. Not just yet. Not just yet. Let's concentrate on lighting things up, shall we? What else do we want to light up? We should light up the hospital. That's a good idea. And later on, it was mentioned that... Go on then, we'll put 3 lights in there as well. It was mentioned that we can put these on a sensor. Oh dear. Let's cancel those. There we go. Yeah, we can put these on a sensor so they only activate when people are in those rooms working, basically. Which will save us power, obviously. Right. They've got some stuff to be getting on with. I'll spin on. Okay, start of cycle 42. We have another printable available. Yeah. No. Reject all. All rubbish. Go away. We don't want you. Still waiting for this wire to be put in. We might be running low on copper, to be honest. Yeah, we're very low on copper. Oh dear. Okay, right. Well, let's get some more. By digging all this out and building up this way. Like so. Oops. Don't need that one. In fact, we might as well... Oh, we'll wait until that's done and then we'll continue up and get the rest of this as well. Where else have we got copper ore? Whoa, nowhere. We need another source of metal quite drastically. I've got a little bit of iron over here. Not a huge amount. We do have a cool steam vent over here. Coming out at, 100 degrees C. So not that cool. But that's a good source of water, and we'll be able to put power on that eventually as well, I think. We've dug down here, so let's lay in the plumbing to get this polluted water out. And come all the way up. Oops, nope, not to there. We want to come out that way. And in like that. And then power. We can come down here. And we'll just follow that line as well. And we might as well put a switch on here just in case we want to turn it off for any reason. Okay. We have beds set up, so let's get rid of that one. And get rid of that one. So they'll be able to swap into those beds. Unfortunately, that's where I want the wall. So we're going to have a tiny, tiny bedroom. At least till we put in another one. There you go. That's fine. Let's put in another bedroom up here. Yeah, we won't bother to protect it with thermal pipes yet. That's fine. We should be all right. And pop in a flower pot. There we go. Right. That's done. We need to deconstruct you and rebuild you there. Oh, we do have 2 briar seeds. Let's chuck those in there and there for now. Okay, and I'll spin on until some of this stuff is done. Okay, there's our liquid pump in, and should now be pumping polluted water out into our polluted water dump system. In theory. That should be fine. Okay, we have some more skill points to spend. Burton has leveled up. Ooh, what are we going to give Burton? Let's give Burton construction. Your morale isn't particularly high at the moment. You should be fine. I've redesigned the rooms here slightly. We now have a perfect fit for another room on the end here, which is lovely. We now have exactly the number of beds we need. We're about halfway towards the next printable. We're starting to get mushrooms growing, which is nice. We'll have another source of food. I do think we should probably extend this now. We've already got some fried mushrooms in. 8,400 calories worth of fried mushrooms. Excellent. Let's make sure that they can be stored. We'll store pacu fillets in there as well. And we'll cook them when they turn up. So those come from these fish. These pacu, when they die or are killed, they leave pacu fillets, which can be cooked into seafood. Which is very nice. Okay, let's have a look. What have we... not a lot. Oh, we've got, chlorine vent down there. A bit more iron up here. But obviously a lot of chlorine as well. Yeah. We're not great for resources, I'll be honest. Yeah, we're going to have to keep coming down here, I think, and see what we can uncover the further down we go. It is going to get warmer. At the moment, we're not too bad. Oh, we'll get about 30-odd degrees here, so there looks like there's something probably quite warm down here. We might have a vent down here somewhere. Yeah, well, that's obviously warm. That's pumping out about 40 degrees. Yeah, heat's going to start being a problem pretty soon, I think. Well, we'll have to cross our fingers and hope we can deal with it. Otherwise, it's gonna kill us. Okay, so our hatches are in. We now have 5 in here. They are intermittently pooping out a little bit of coal, which is nice. Obviously, we'd want a lot more of these pooping out coal if it was going to be a sustainable thing. But that will help us in the short term a little bit. Yeah. So again, there's coal around here, but we've got a lot of different gases to deal with. All right, at the moment, I'm going to keep coming down this way. As soon as we've drained enough out of this little pocket here, I'll continue digging down and see what we can find further on. It might be worth coming out this way as well, and this way, to see if there's anything either side. Be interesting to see what's in here. I mean, temperature-wise, that's not too bad out here. Okay, let's do that. We will continue the insulation there. We'll put a manual airlock, and then we'll come across this way. We'll give ourselves... Oh, did not want to do that. Give ourselves a ladder across, and then we'll come round and bring ourselves in the front door here, I think. That seems like the polite thing to do. That requires a bioscan. So once we're in here, we can start picking up this reed fibre as well. In fact, we have some reed fibre stored. Do we have it stored? Yes, we should be able to store it. That's fine. I'm just wondering... No, it's not. No. I was just wondering if it's worth putting an additional staircase down here to shorten the journey. But, again, we want to watch this section here and make sure we don't let too much gas escape from here. Because lots of polluted oxygen. We don't really want that going around our base too much. Tell you what. Oh, well, never mind. A bit late. Rather hoping you'd build this before you dug that out to prevent, again, polluted oxygen. But you do you, guys. You do you. Okay. Now, I want to put in some drywall. We're going to use granite because it gives us a decor boost. What do we want for our bedrooms? Let's go with this digital charcoal look, shall we? So that should give these rooms a big old boost to their decor. And we'll come back and have a look at that when that's done. In fact, what I will also do is give our washrooms a nice clean feel with some plain white tiles behind them. Which will also give it a decor boost, which should boost the morale of our dupes a little bit. Okay, I'll spin on and let them do that. Okay, Cycle 45 has arrived. We have new principles available. We have ourselves these drywall sections in our first 2 bedrooms and in our 2 washrooms. I think that looks rather spiffing. In terms of decor, that gives a fair old boost there. Less of a boost there because we've still got rubbish on the floor, but, you know. And toilets. But it helps. Every little helps. Okay, what have we got here? Probably not going to choose another dupe, but we'll see what we've got. Dirt. I think we're okay for dirt. A tidier who falls asleep periodically and can't attack. Sorry, Camille. No. And a tidier with increased excavation. Can't decorate. Can't build. Vomiter, super productive. Ooh. No, let's go with the seeds for the moment. We still don't want to expand too quickly. So we'll go for the seeds for the moment, which means we can plant that planter and that planter, and that planter. Okay, I've opened up this little section here. This was filled with carbon dioxide, so we're just letting that drop down. I've put in another deodorizer because we're getting a lot of polluted oxygen seeping up now. So we're going to need another one to help combat that. I want to open this up so we can put in some airflow tiles to drop the carbon dioxide out of these end rooms here. Because there's not a huge amount of airflow at the moment. In fact, our oxygen isn't doing brilliantly. Could probably do with some more oxygen production. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we got quite a tangle of power already. Probably best coming off of this one. Okay, yeah. Don't want to spread power lines too far either, though. Because we are still running a little low on copper. That's refined copper ore. We've got 15.5 tons of copper ore now. Which is a lot better than none. But we're going to go through that pretty quickly. Especially if I'm using it at the rate I have been. So I want to sort of minimise that as much as possible. We'll make these out of gold amalgam because we have a little bit of that. And we'll put in airflow tiles there and there. Don't want to put one in there because this is obviously where we deal with our polluted dirt. So we might get a little bit of a build-up of polluted oxygen in there. We're okay at the moment because we're not using that a great deal. Because, again, we're not producing a huge amount of polluted dirt at the moment. Okay. I've extended this and closed that off so we can get rid of the tile, the door, and the airflow tile there. And we can set all of those to plant up, and then once these have been deconstructed, we'll do the same with that one. How are we doing here? Slowly. Very slowly. Okay. I think we'll leave it there for this episode. We've not made a huge amount of progress, in all honesty. This has been a kind of consolidation episode more than anything else. Trying to get things into a position where we can move forward from. We do have ranching set up, which is good. We do want to eventually set up incubators so that we can hatch more. Then we'll have a bit of a better cycle of hatches going through. We can kill more and take their meat, as well as having a breeding population. We might even want to set up another ranch. Again, it gets a bit warm this way, but maybe. If we could get rid of this hydrogen, we could put another one above it, couldn't we? That's not a terrible idea. And then we need to start thinking about how to deal with all this other gas. There was a suggestion, one of the many, about setting up a chlorine room. So basically you have, I think the description was 3 chained liquid storage vats, which we don't have yet. They are right there, I think. Oh no, that's the gas one. Where's the liquid one? There we go, liquid reservoir, right there. So you basically have 3 of those next to each other. The last one is set above a door with a timer on it. Which is around somewhere. Timers. Timer sensor, there you go. So you program that with the door underneath the final liquid tank, so that when that opens, the tank doesn't work. It's considered not on something solid, so it stops working. But it does fill up with polluted water. You fill the room with chlorine, which kills the germs. Apparently it takes about a cycle to kill all the germs in polluted water. And then you close the door, it pumps out that liquid into your storage and refills again. It sounds complicated, but not a terrible thing to do if you have the technology and the knowledge to do it. Not sure I do, but we shall see. We don't have any more fungal spores, so we'll just paste that in there until we do. We'll get some, because once we dig out a lot of this slime, there'll be stuff in there. But yes, I think we'll leave it there for this episode. Please do let me know what you think in the comments. Please do give me suggestions on how to proceed. Maybe not as many as I was given, because there's no way I'm going to remember all of them. Small, specific goals is what I need. Baby steps, you know. Treat me like I'm an idiot, because I'm an idiot. Thanks very much for watching. Please do give us a like and a subscribe. Really does help the channel out. And please join us next time. Until then, I've been John. This has been Oxygen Not Included. Please do take care of yourselves, stay safe, and bye-bye.